about to turn 50, and the majority of my clients are also in their 40s, 50s, and 60s as well. And I've just restarted my YouTube channel that I first started in 2016 when I was a lot younger, and I'm coming back to YouTube now as a nearly 50-year-old. Has the game changed? Is the generational gap for content creators on YouTube too big a divide for us Gen Xers to cross? I know that it can often feel like YouTube is a young person's game, and it feels like it's just not for you. Like, you should have done it 10 years ago, your time has passed, you're too late, and nobody wants to hear what you have to say. You can tell yourself all of these different things, right, as why you shouldn't be on YouTube. But the fact of the matter is that women like us in our 40s, 50s, and beyond, there has never been a better time for us to start a YouTube channel. It's why I've come back to YouTube after all of these years away. I've always loved YouTube, but I'm finally coming back to it because now is the time for us, for the Gen Xers, to come back into YouTube. And that's what this video is all about, bridging that generational gap and encouraging you as a woman in your 40s, 50s, and beyond to come to YouTube. So let's talk about why this is the perfect moment for you to start creating a YouTube channel. The reason why it's so important is our life experience is our superpower. We've walked the paths, we've had the challenges and overcome them, had a lifetime's worth of insights on all kinds of subjects. Living through challenges and triumphs and heartbreaks and breakthroughs and businesses and careers and children and relationships and marriages and all of this stuff, this amalgamation of your whole life, that is the gold. I don't know if you've been on TikTok lately, but the generations are mixing together. There is no big generational divide anymore. Young people are looking to older people to gain their wisdom and expertise and to hear their life's experiences and insights and learn from them. And the older generation of women are looking to the younger generation who are being brought up in a completely different time, and we can learn so much from them as well. Fundamentally, we can all learn so much from each other, and there is a huge appetite out there amongst women of all ages to tune into and learn from women of all ages. Also, women of our age are actually desperately searching for voices that resonate with our experience. So I've been making some videos about menopause and various other topics that would be more relevant to women my own age. I just did a video about being childless and happy because I feel like there's not enough women our age speaking to our experience. So even women in your own age bracket are searching for a voice that they can really resonate with. Someone who's been through it as well, but has maybe had a different experience or come at things from a different angle so we can learn from each other. So YouTube is not just for Gen Z and below, would you say? I don't know. Nearly 60% of YouTube users are over 35, and the fastest growing demographic for YouTube users is Gen X and boomers. So that tells you that things on YouTube are definitely shifting. There is a massive audience waiting for your content, the kind of content only you can bring to YouTube. And also, they're not looking for perfection or flashy edits or anything like that. They're looking for relatability, inspiration, and connection. This is actually specifically why, because I'm a business mentor, I help women in their 40s, 50s, and 60s start and build online businesses, online creator businesses, coaching businesses, education businesses. And one of the reasons that I've kept my YouTube channel so simple, with hardly any editing at all, I'm just recording on my computer on Zoom, no flashy editing. But the reason I'm doing this actually is to show that you can start a YouTube channel with hardly any tech, no big tech experience, and just keep it really, really basic without being flashy at all. And your audience will still gravitate towards you. They will still find you and they will love what you're saying. It's not about fancy B-roll and filming here and there and being really jazzy with it. If you're just sitting down somewhere and speaking from your heart, your audience will find you and resonate. And the other reason to get onto YouTube right now is for monetization. So many women of my age are looking looking for diverse monetization streams, like I said, I help coaches and mentors and online educators. I always preach diversifying your monetization streams. Don't just rely on one-to-one or consulting, like sell a course, have a membership, get some courses on Insight Timer, and come onto YouTube. It's a monetized platform. And while the barriers to get monetized on YouTube have changed over the years, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the last year, but what seems to be happening is that the monetization, the money that YouTube is paying for its monetized creators has increased massively. Since I've got back into YouTube about a month ago now, I've been obviously watching a lot of videos to kind of get back into the game, and the money people are showing that they're making off YouTube with not many subscribers and not a huge crazy amount of like viral videos. YouTube seems to be paying creators a lot more money than they did back in my day when I first started on YouTube. So beyond AdSense revenue, beyond the ads that get shown on your YouTube channel, you can monetize your channel long before that as well. If you're selling digital products or online courses, you can have brands reach out to you to do sponsored content long before you become monetized on YouTube. So obviously you can sell your own products, you can sell coaching. There are so many opportunities to make money on YouTube that don't necessarily depend on being monetized by YouTube. So as an income stream platform, this one is perfection. I also feel there is nothing better than this connection that you make with somebody online. So I could have put this into a PDF or a blog post and you could have read it. It would have been interesting, but you'll feel something when you're watching me do this video, because video is this instant connection that you create. So if you're wanting to create and build a personal brand, YouTube, like any kind of video platform, is the way to go. And to me, YouTube is just the absolute best. So you don't need 1 million subscribers to have a solid income. This is not a popularity contest over here. The other thing I love about YouTube is, as I said, I'm a business and marketing mentor. On platforms like Instagram, I always felt very defined by business and marketing, like I was in this box and I had to only talk about business and marketing. But all you need to do is look at my channel to see that I have burst out of my box. And while, yes, I am going to be sharing business and marketing stuff on this channel, I'm also just loving sharing a little bit of everything else. So stuff about menopause and being childless and mindset stuff and my own experiences and my own personal journey. Like, we're moving to Spain in January. I'm going to be vlogging that. Like, YouTube to me is so much more liberating than a lot of social media platforms, because you can organize your videos into playlists and you can really showcase all of you on YouTube, which I think is not all of you, obviously, but I think that's a more freeing platform. All you need is an audience who trust you. And let's face it, women of our age are actually brilliant at building trust, because we come to everything with just like a layer of knowledge and wisdom and insight that people warm to and people want to know more. But let's be honest, there are some potential generational challenges that we face when we want to start on YouTube. So let's just address those right now. And the very first one that I hear from my clients all the time is the tech. I don't know how to do it. It seems overwhelming. I don't know where to start. I don't know like how to even start my channel. I actually do have a free resource, how to start a profitable YouTube channel. And I'll make sure I link it below in the, I was just looking to make a note for myself, otherwise I'll forget. I'll link it below in the chat. It's a free download. So even if you're starting your channel from scratch, if you just download that, it's literally got step by step exactly what to do to start a profitable YouTube channel. If you're completely unsure of how to even start, then download that. But in terms of tech, they worry about the algorithm or editing software or what do I use to record. Like I say, I'm literally just sitting at my office desk, facing my computer. I got onto Zoom and I hit record. That's all I've done. And all I'll do for editing is I've got a Mac, so I've got iMovie built into my computer. All I literally do is I go in and edit the beginning and edit the end out, just so that you're not seeing me looking down and turning it off. But otherwise, I just talk and I don't edit. You can be so simple in terms of how you're doing it. Don't let any fears stop you from just giving it a go. If you look at my very first video that I did on YouTube back in 2016, it was in my old office. It was really dark. I had no lighting at all. It was in the middle of winter. My window was on that side and it was pitch black. It was on my very old crusty laptop and it was I think it's a Wonder Brow demonstration. And I think that's the one, it's either that one or the lipstick plump it one that has like 250,000 views. I've made so much money from that video over the years, but I wouldn't have made a penny and nobody would have watched those videos if I'd have been too afraid to start. So all you need to do is scroll down or look at my earliest YouTube videos to see where I began. And I'm doing it really basically now still. Maybe it's a bit more polished than it was back then because maybe I've got better equipment, but really you don't need a huge amount of tech to start a YouTube channel. The other thing that I think women of our age group can tend to be a little bit nervous about maybe is appearance insecurities. That's not what people are specifically looking for. You belong here because people are looking for you. They're looking for real authenticity over aesthetics, wrinkles, wisdom, realness. That is your magic. Like, embrace where you are in your life, embrace the woman that you are and bring her to the table. It's her we want to meet. It's her we want to see. Even if you're a bit like, oh, my teeth are a bit grey here, and oh, I've got this wrinkle here, and I'm a bit like I could do the, no one else notices that as much as you do. Trust me, I look at my videos and I'm like, ish, my hair was like this, or I look like this, or whatever. No one else cares. No one else is looking that closely at what you look like. They're thinking about how you make them feel and what you're saying. That's what matters. So if you think, oh, I'm too late, I should have done this years ago, this isn't for me anymore, your age and your experiences are exactly what makes this the right time for you and is exactly what will make you stand out in this space. You're not late. You're exactly on time. You don't want to look and sound and feel like all of the other people on YouTube. Bring your own self to it. So how do we bridge the gap and get started? Let's simplify this and break down some of these points just to give you a little bit of guidance on how you can get started. So the first thing is to really shift your mindset. It's all about reframing that narrative, that story that you're telling yourself that you're too late, the gap is too big, I can't do this, nobody's interested in what I've got to say, I don't have a face for video, I don't have the tech skills, whatever it is. At the end of the day, there are no barriers here. There are just opportunities for you to get started. Your age is not a disadvantage. Actually, it's a huge advantage. It's a huge selling point. The woman you are is the woman that's in demand right now. People want content that's real and thoughtful and rooted in real life experience. And that is you. So shift your mindset to know my time is now. My time is now, and I'm just going to get started. The second thing I would say is just start small and learn as you go. Like I said, my first video, when I look back at it, I'm like, ish, don't delete your early work. Keep it there as a reminder. Just start with your phone in front of a window, some natural light, and just learn as you go. Learn how to edit, learn how to optimize, learn how to refine. You don't need to know everything at the start. I'm such a huge fan of messy, imperfect action. All of our clients will tell you. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. Just give it a go. Just give it a go. And you learn as you go. The best advice is to just start small. Just start recording, start sharing, and learn as you go. The other thing is just to show up authentically. You don't need any filters. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to edit out all of your ers and ums. And if I sneezed in the middle of this, I wouldn't edit out. None of this needs to be perfect. The more real you are, the more you are, the more people are gonna resonate with it. Perfection is out. Authenticity is it. All you need to do is think about what lights you up. Talk about what lights you up. Talk about your journey, your passions, your expertise, the things that you know to be true from your experience. It's that authenticity that's actually going to build the connection that you're looking for. The other tip I would have is to find your niche. So really think about what you love talking about. As I said, I'm a mentor to coaches and mentors and online educators and course creators. A huge part of our work together is to identify your niche. But fundamentally, just think about the stuff that you love sharing with friends, whether it's personal growth or cooking or organization. Oh my God, I love organization videos, decluttering videos, midlife reinvention videos, health videos, business videos. Lean into whatever makes you feel excited, because that's the kind of content you're going to love to create. And that's the kind of content the people who love that content as well will find you. And like I said earlier, one of the best things to me about YouTube is you can have a niche, but it can be quite expansive. Like mine is business marketing and mindset. My niche previously was beauty, lifestyle, and travel, I think it was. So it kind covers a huge remit. So you can kind of be niched, but still have a long rope to play with, so you can still share about a lot of different things. Just have in mind who it is you're talking to. The majority of my videos are going to be more geared towards women in their 40s, 50s and beyond. And some of my videos are more geared towards women who are really into personal and professional development. And then some of my videos are really geared towards women who are business owners. Women is generally who watch my videos of a certain age. So I've kind of got my niche demographic in mind, but I'm having fun with the kind of topics I'm sharing. And I encourage you to do the same, have fun with it. So the next thing I would say is don't focus on follower count as much as you focus on building a community. What you're really wanting to do is build this loyal community of people who know, like, and trust you, and they will watch every video, they will give it a thumbs up, and they will comment on every single video. Those are the people who support your content, and those are the people who help your content grow. But more than that, as a creator, you're literally just sitting in a room on your own speaking. So the fact that people then watch your video and comment and you get to engage with them and interact with them, it really does feel good. Like, it feels really nice to think you're creating this sort of community around the stuff that you love to talk about. Focus on building that community and speaking to your people. So here's the big takeaway. The generational gap on YouTube isn't a wall. It's a door that is wide open and ready for you to walk right through it. You have the wisdom and the stories and the insights and the value that the world needs right now more than ever. So don't let tech fears or age insecurities or self-doubt hold you back. Start with that messy, simple action. Just start. I know that your voice, your story, and your wisdom are needed now more than ever, and the world is waiting to hear from you. What I would love you to do is, if you have enjoyed this video, if you've taken even one tiny bit of value from it, please do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are interested in this kind of stuff that I'm talking about. And also let me know in the comments, what is holding you back from starting a YouTube channel? Or if you've started a YouTube channel in your 40s, 50s and 60s, share your top tip. Share something you love about it. Share your favorite thing about it. Share one of the things you've maybe overcome to get started. Let's all bring this together and help and support each other, because honestly, I can't stress enough, the world needs to hear from you. I hope you found this video really empowering and inspiring today, and I look forward to seeing you on YouTube. See you later. Bye.